Hey guys, this is going to be part 2 of relaxing and calming stones, stones that help you with relaxing, calming, grounding, etc. This is part 2 of stones that help you relax and calm. And the metaphysical properties in all these stones here have either a calming, relaxing, or even a hopeful energy. So we got some nice ones over here on the top, some big pieces. I want to start with the small ones here. Over here we have Tortola Agate. Now, Tortola Agate is actually a fossil. I've had this slab for so long now. I mean, it's really, this is one of my first stones. You guys have probably seen this a lot. This slab, oh man, it's beautiful. So Tortola Agate is like a fossilized shells or little, shellfish or petrified over millions of years. And I think they find the stuff out in Utah or something. And it's just all over the ground. Here they took a big chunk of it and they just kind of cut it into slabs to showcase this pattern here. And I think I've, again, shown this stone quite a bit. You can actually see the actual natural shells up here on the top. Really cool. And here is a smaller piece, cabochon, if you will. This is polished. So this is what the colors look like when they come out polished. And so what does this stone do? Well, Tortola Agate is a stone of emanation, of flowing, helping your energy flow, helping your energy expand outward and flow. Really, really great when you're meditating and relaxing to hold on to the stone and work with it. It'll help you just kind of get out there. It'll help send your energy outwards, If you feel like you're not flowing properly or something, get a hold of the stone, and I promise you, if you're feeling it and it's working on you, it's gonna make your life easier when it comes to flowing and going with your energy. Okay, so moving on here, one big stone, a couple of big stones. Actually, these are all big stones I forgot in my first video, so this is what I'm doing in part 2. But this here, we have jade. Many different types of jade. This is nephrite jade, green nephrite jade. This is actually black jade from Alaska, from awesome friends of mine who sent this to me. This is beautiful stuff. And over here we have a beaded bracelet of yellow jade or gold jade. Jade comes from all over the world, right? This heart. So this is a deep green forest nephrite jade. This comes from somewhere in Afghanistan/Pakistan. This is nephrite jade. This comes from generally the same area. And this one's from Alaska. Beautiful friends of mine sent this to me. This awesome stone. And this is a yellow jade. This actually comes from Asia, I believe, Burma or Myanmar. Jade is found all over the place. There's even jade found here in California. Jade is a very calming and healing stone. Jade's properties, metaphysical properties, its energy is very healing, physically healing, and also very, very calming as well. It just kind of calms your whole body. Just kind of, it hits everything, all the energy centers, all the chakras, and just kind of calms you down and relaxes you, but also it's also very physically healing. There's an old, what is it? There's an old, saying in Asian cultures where people say, oh, jade is the stone of prosperity. Asian people will wear a bunch of jade, jade jewelry, jade whatever, and when they go and gamble or something, right? Or something like that, something that has to do with money, because they believe the stone brings prosperity, will bring you money. There's really nothing like that at all. There's really no such thing. But what it does do is it calms you and relaxes you. So when you're, whatever you're doing that involves money, be it business, or even gambling, you're going to make better decisions when you're calm and relaxed. And the metaphysical energy of jade helps you, regardless, whether or you're aware of it or not. If you have, like I was talking about, if you're wearing rings or something, if you're wearing jewelry on your body, on your person, the stones affect you. They help you out. So that's how that happens. Now, right here, we have a very interesting jade, much kind of more uncommon, I would say, much more rare. And this is honey. I call it honey gold or honey yellow jade because of the color. It's like a honey gold color. Typically, it's known as just yellow jade, and it's not as common. It's not as common as the green stuff, the dark green stuff. Yellow jade. Now this is so important for people that are solar plexus oriented. If your orientation, if your strongest energy center is the solar plexus, this stone right here will help you out, because this stone is not only calming and grounding, which is important for everybody, but also solar plexus people. It's not only that, it also kind of softly powers up and cranks up your solar plexus energy center. Like it really focuses on that. It's kind of like citrine, where citrine gives you clarity and also cranks up your solar plexus energy center. This does the same thing. This is so important. This is one of the most important stones, I think, next to citrine, for the people that are solar plexus oriented. And this is a beautiful bracelet. Now, I only have this stone in this shape, bracelet. That's why beaded bracelet. That's why I'm showing this to you guys. I don't have like a loose, piece of it. They're hard to come by, and I couldn't find that anywhere. All I could find was that. I get a couple of these on my stone shop, and they sell out relatively fast, because you really don't find it a lot, and when you do find it, it's crazy expensive. This stuff, solar plexus people, very important. Do whatever you can to find it. This is actually the last piece I have on my shop that I'm showing now, so I'm lucky I get to show it here before it goes to somebody special. Over here we have blue stones. These are also important stones that I missed. So these two are aquamarine. This is a pretty well terminated. When I say terminated, I mean it's not terminated. Terminations on crystals mean just like how well they formed. If they have a nice formation, a nice point or whatever, it grew well, it terminated well. This just kind of grew in a nice hexagonal shape, but it doesn't really have any terminations on the tip. But this is aquamarine. This is from Brazil. And here's another one. This is a much, I guess, more beautiful one. If you shine a light at the bottom of this, oh my gosh, colors just pop. This is more like a polished cabochon, for jewelry, for like a necklace or a pendant or something. This stone right here, these two stones. Now, aquamarine is interesting. When you hear the word aquamarine, you think of like water and ocean because of the color, etc. And you think of like calm. It is calm, absolutely, but it has two metaphysical properties. The main one that it does, the main thing that it does is actually not so much calming. It's more about energy that gets into your head, and it like brings stuff together, right? It really helps with your hypothalamus, because hypothalamus in your head, the metaphysical energy field of the hypothalamus is like an energy center, right? Where stuff gets brought together, like a meeting point of sorts. It's where everything gets brought together and understanding happens from the hypothalamus. And this stone works on that area. This stone really works on the hypothalamus, helps to bring the stuff together in the hypothalamus energy center. So it helps you with understanding, helps bring information together, etc. Aquamarine is amazing for that. Amazing. So it's also a great stone for seeing metaphysically, because when you're seeing, you want to have you want to have also not just a stone that helps you see, like lapis, that helps you crank up your pineal gland, but also a stone that helps you understand what you're seeing. That's also very important. So celestite, celestine, or aquamarine is great too. Aquamarine also has the calming energy, so it's got both. It's very interesting. Now, turquoise. This is a very special piece of turquoise I bought from a cool gentleman out here. I met him at a gym show, and he has his own store, and really nice guy. This is a beautiful raw piece of turquoise. And this turquoise, the mine that it came from, it's actually closed. It's called number 8 spiderweb turquoise. Number 8 being the name of the mine out in Arizona, number 8 mine, which is no longer in production. It closed, 50 years ago or something, and this is like leftovers. So whatever you find of number 8 turquoise is going to be expensive. But turquoise is found all over the world. I won't say that right now. Turquoise is found, Turkey, Arizona, China, etc. It's found all over. And turquoise just has this really cool, awesome, calming calm, gentle, overall, you know, hopeful energy. A very calming energy, very, very calming energy. Very hopeful too, gives you a lot of hope, and very relaxing. It just goes all over your body. It doesn't really center, you know, in a particular point like Aquamarine centering in the hypothalamus. Turquoise just kind of goes all over the place. And so it gets everywhere and just helps you calm and relax. So that's also a very important stone. Now, on to the 3 over here. So over here we have a big piece of ocean jasper. This is from Madagascar, I believe. And they kind of cut and polished this in this beautiful kind of like, you know, upright display. If you can see right here, whoops, if you can see right here, this is kind of cut this base so you could kind of display it like that. It's really an interesting stone because it's a very calming agate. It's an agate, you know, it's a jasper, an agate, and this stone is really calming and relaxing. Now, you don't really necessarily need a big chunk of it like I got right here. I had 2 of these. One of them went off to an awesome person a long time ago, and it's cool because you can see little caves of crystals in this one. This stone is just wonderful when it comes to calming and relaxing. Just overall calm. I mean, this is just an overall calm stone. You can get a small piece of any of these stones, like this small, you know, a cabochon-sized piece, and you could easily just work with it. Like, you don't need something too outrageously big. These are just display pieces that I got a long time ago. This guy in the middle, one of my favorite pieces. This is Brazilian agate, Brazilian druzy agate. They kind of cut and polished this, right, and then left it natural here to give that awesome. It's kind of like a, you know, like an effect, like a display, kind of displaying it, and then also this on the back here is raw as well. So this is also another very, very, very calming, relaxing stone. This stone is just lovely to look at. I mean, you could just look at this and kind of get lost in it. I just have this, you know, laying, looking at me, and I just look at it and I just kind of, it's beautiful. And this is druzy, this is sparkly. So it's an agate coming from Brazil. Here's another agate slash Chalcedony or Chalcedony from India, actually. This is blue Chalcedony with these little crystals are actually apophyllite. So it's got apophyllite on them. Apophyllite's a very high vibration stone. So not so much relaxing and calming, but the bulk of this stone is just the blue Chalcedony. And the blue Chalcedony is very, very calming, very relaxing stone. Blue Chalcedony is awesome. It's just similar. It's very similar to ocean jasper and this agate right here. You know, 3 different stones here, 3 different minerals from different areas in the world. This one's from Madagascar. This one's from Brazil. This one's from India. But similar energy in all of these. So I wanted to just bring that out and show you guys that these are cool display stones. You know, these are the kind of minerals that you have displaying somewhere. You want to be able to see it and look at it, and just looking at these stones and just floating out and touching them with your energy, it calms you down. That's why I like having these around. So one honorable mention that I don't have here, and I think I gave it away or sold it or something, is Numite. I had a couple of pieces. I believe I sold them, and then I had one personal piece, and I sold my personal piece to somebody that I believe really needed it. And Numite is just that awesome, relaxing. It just brings your energy down, like to your knees and ankles, and floats it out. It's just this awesome, relaxing, calming stone. That's what Numite is, and I don't have it here, but you know, I will get a couple more here in the future, but it's nice. Numite's awesome too. So Numite would be a great stone as well. And you could take any of these stones and pair them together. So you could, like, say, take a jade, which is more of the calming and also physically healing. This is the only stone here. Jade, this green jade and the black one is probably the only stone here that has the physical healing element to it. You could take the jade and take some turquoise, put them together, and feel the energy of that. You can also pair these up and do whatever you want with them and see how you feel about them. So that's it, guys. this is part 2, and maybe I'll make a part 3. I'm not sure. There's always, you know, again, there's always so many stones out there, and I always forget stuff when I make these videos. So thanks, guys. See you soon.